things going on.
You gifted me those shades today.
I did, yeah.
But I think you need to keep them.
I think
All right, I'll have to take a look.
Are you re-gifting?
I can.
You son of a...
Yeah, re-gift.
I
Hey,
swear.
I'll give you $5.
Out in the open.
What'd you get? Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, we have a Michael Miller back here pointing at us like, hey, you guys are live. No way. No way. 305, we're live here, Restaurant Dudes episode. Who knows? I've lost track. Probably number 30-something. I don't know. But I want to make sure I start off right with saying thank you to our sponsors at South State Bank, Eli, Dave Pruna, all my boys over there. They got the next 4 episodes here with Restaurant Dudes. To my right, the one and only Chef Jared. The one and only
305. And we're back. Sorry we missed last week.
Yeah, last week was weird.
No, yeah.
Things got a little weird. I want to throw a disclaimer out there that anything that's said on today's show has no affiliation whatsoever with Miami Community News or CERN Associates, which are my guests today. Our guest here,
That's right.
Lillian, sir, right here, the one and only. Oh my God! Look at those glasses.
Incognito for the show.
Look at those glasses. Don't she look good? If you're watching right now, give a little comment. Be like, "Yeah, Lily, woo woo." Yeah, anyone at the South Florida Professionals that's watching this, woo, woo, share the video. And we got my boy over here, Zach, the one and only Zach Attack. Where are you from, Zach?
Providence.
He's from Providence,
Rhode Island.
When you hear him talk and he's like, he says water, or how do you say water? Water with an R.
What's a W-U?
You don't say
W-O-O. Wooder?
No,
you don't say that? Oh, we got Graham Miller walking. Graham Miller here! Hey,
we got the brothers. We got the 1 and 2s.
All the Millers in the house.
And the brothers?
The brothers in the house. So look at the back. They're like, hey, they didn't bring food. Let's fire them.
Every week I think I'm canceling myself.
I swear to God, we literally try to get fired every show.
This is absolutely true.
Today we're going to tone it down just a notch.
Yep, I've already prevented myself from swearing at least 3 times.
That is good. This is a good thing.
Yeah, usually we slip up accidentally. Today we're going to try and keep it PG, NC-17. Whatever that means. Anyways, CERN Associates, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Actually, we have a close relationship. These are my attorneys, allegedly.
It depends on the day.
This entire show is attorney-client privilege.
Yes,
exactly.
We're going to do some fun stuff today. Before we jump into you guys, I want to give some shout-outs to my non-sponsored sponsorships here. Sweetwater Brewery, they supplied us with 420 strain.
I believe that's called G13.
Classified? G13
That's a strain of...
Can you crack that open real quick, Chef?
Is it?
This beer smells like Mary Jane.
I'm sorry, are you saying recreational tobacco?
Yes, sir. So crack that open and let these guys smell it. Allegedly.
Just take a whiff.
As long as you guys don't get drug tested.
Now pee in this cup.
Lily, take a little.
I don't know. You know what? They I'm sure that they have no idea.
That's interesting.
Yeah, see, they don't know what.
But she doesn't know what it smells like.
What Mara Jehuhu
She's
smells like.
I don't know what that smells
like. Well, that's
like.
what people have told me it smells like.
Right. Allegedly.
So let's do a little sample here while we're hanging out. We also have MIA Brewery in Doral. They have the beautiful golden ale that we have here. And we also have their triple IPA, which is called Prismatica. It's 11%. It'll
11% what?
It'll kick you right where it counts.
Man, that sounds brutal,
Zach.
This is pretty potent itself.
This is good. Yeah, this is good. This is 6%, so it's not.
To my other clients, I will be sober by the time I start working again. I promise.
Don't promise.
For all legal
she didn't say
purposes, everybody's taking the day off today.
She didn't say promise. She allegedly said promise.
Allegedly. Well, you just handed me an empty can.
No.
G, thanks, pal.
G13, thanks. You got it.
It smells really just like it literally smells.
I just got high.
It literally smells like marijuana.
Hey, Michael, would you like to try this 420 strain? No, you're good. You're good. Okay. Executives have denied the offer, just on the record, to try the 420 strain.
Now what do we have here?
Oh, that's Puff Puff.
Oh, that's Puff
Puff. It's certified by Snoop Dogg himself.
Certified.
Yeah, I'm totally making this up, but
No,
it's-
sponsor Snoop
so,
Dogg.
no,
Thank you very
Snoop
much
Dogg,
for all
you're
your
the man.
support that
Puff, Puff.
you've given us. Never.
it's called Puff Glass. So you pour it in instead of pass.
It's very interesting that you chose a majority of beers that have references to controlled substances, as we have your legal counsel on the show today.
Yes,
Well,
isn't that
wait, you mean like-
coincidental?
It's very, very serendipitous, isn't it?
You mean like high and hazy?
Serendipitous. I like that.
High and hazy.
The regulatory landscape is
Things are getting hazy for sure.
I'm 4 beers deep already, and it's not even 11 o'clock. I'm kidding. Allegedly, right? I always say that.
Allegedly.
I say that every show. Just so you-
High and hazy. You have the puff. We have the high and hazy. What other inappropriate references are we going to speak about?
we'll get to those later.
Okay, very
We'll get
good.
to those
very
later.
good.
So let's talk some real shop here, because there's a lot of people out there that watch this show. That most people don't have attorneys, or they don't know what to do when they need one. So I brought you guys on because not only are you amazing. I remember when I first met Lily. It was at a chamber event, and she walked up and she's like, "Hey, I'm Lily. Did you trademark Clutchburger?" I was like, "I did not." She's like, "Well, let's do it." And you know what? She made it happen. So big shout out to these guys. Oh, when did you start your practice, Lily?
Well, I started Stern Associates in 2009 in the Great Recession. It was
timing.
not by choice.
Oh,
It
wow.
was a necessity. But I've been practicing for over 20 years now. And it's been fantastic. Actually, the last 12 years, first a couple of years as a small business owner is hard for any small business owner. You wear a lot of hats, as you know,
Yeah.
Steve, and you learn a lot. But we've been doing fantastic. Zach joined me 8 years ago.
that's when things really got good.
That's
That's when she went from
Need
here
we say more
to here.
that way or the other way? Not sure. Not sure. But anyway, Zach was our addition about 8 years ago, and we've been growing the firm. We have several of counsels. So now we provide full service to our small business clients. And just saying this at another event earlier this week, for a long time, I always questioned my passion. What do I have a passion? Other people have passions. Why shouldn't I have a passion?
Interesting.
And it wasn't until I started working with small business owners that I really got that. And I think it also has a lot to do with I'm first generation American. My parents came from Cuba, went to New York, and had to work really hard. And I saw that at home. How hard my
Right.
parents worked for all of us. And I see that in myself and what I've accomplished, but I see
She
that
works hard.
in my clients and the
That's amazing.
passion, the drive. I'm going to do it, fearless, like you, Steve. I mean, owning a restaurant, and you're in the business as well, Jared, you have to be somewhat fearless or crazy. I'm not sure.
Probably
The mix
a little
bit
of
of both.
both.
Mix of both.
little
To
column A, little
get
column B.
into that. I mean, what is the closure rate for restaurants in the first year?
30%.
Is
More
it just
than that.
30? I thought it
More
was
than that.
And
higher.
then to
But,
year 2, right?
Year 2 is like
Yeah.
it's over 50.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Year 2.
Yeah.
yeah.
so it's not an easy business.
No.
Not
But
an
it's fun.
easy
We get to
business.
drink a lot.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like this part of it for sure.
Absolutely
Not
fantastic.
dissimilar from the legal profession.
So Zach, so 8 years ago, Zach, you
Yes.
jumped on the. How did you guys connect?
I love how Zach is double fisting right now.
Yeah, you guys hey, real quick, Zach, you have a banana bread beer.
Yes,
It's one of
because
the-
it's morning time.
it's breakfast.
That's
And-
breakfast
and,
beer. Breakfast
and Gloria Burns is not here. Normally, she supplies banana bread.
Oh,
if you
Oh,
haven't
that would
had-
have been great.
I know, bro. Calm down.
I love.
if you haven't had Gloria Burns' banana bread, it's I mean,
not living life.
You can't say you've lived.
Yeah.
So instead, since we knew she wouldn't be here, I brought liquid bread, aka banana bread. And how is it? Is it good?
Yeah, it tastes like banana. It would probably go very well.
Does
Yeah.
it taste like bananas?
Well,
Your
banana bread.
Man, I just so many openings there. So many openings there. I'm just gonna
So
take it easy, Jared. Take
Woosah.
it easy.
all right, so
Woosah.
Zach,
He's on his best
so
behavior.
how did you and Lillian meet up? What happened? Tell me
Well,
the story.
actually, I graduated during the Great Recession as well.
You graduated?
Allegedly.
I never have seen that
Yeah, I was
diploma.
gonna
I
say,
have to
allegedly,
say.
that's right.
Is there a document framed anywhere in his office?
There is
No?
not.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Do you have an office?
It's there is. It's been printed out on Word.
He works out of a van down by a river.
Give me
Also
a lot
known
of
as his
credit.
home. I live in a
threw it out.
van.
piece of paper.
So tell me, sorry.
So I ended up opening up my own shop. Really, the only jobs back then were foreclosure and bankruptcy, and I had no interest in that. I wanted to do transactional work with businesses, and do that. The type
That
of stuff
actually
we
had
do
money.
now.
Something
That's
more
kind of
lucrative.
kind of a long term, working with the clients that don't have money, isn't quite the same long term prospects. And I had a client that I had a zoning issue. So that's, the county or a city telling you can't do what you want to do with your property.
Yep.
And I ended up hiring Lily to work with the client to help with that issue, and she did a great job, and she fell in love with me and my work, and she needed me to
I love how Lily just laughed at you.
She basically
Sorry,
thought I was
it's the beer,
God's gift to her. I was
Absolutely
the
hilarious.
coolest thing she'd ever seen. I'm amazing. Sorry, continue,
The
please.
greatest thing to law since
Please,
the Constitution.
have another
Well,
beer.
he's saying it because it's going to be on the web for the rest of
Have
That's
another,
right.
life.
That's right.
have another beer.
Been endeared for a lifetime.
He's like, I'm
Oh,
gonna take
now he's
every
really
plug
drinking.
I can.
Now he's really double fisting.
I need a puff.
Puff puff pass, my brother.
But it made
Give
a lot
little
of
sample.
a lot of sense for us to come together. I was in seriousness been able to learn a lot from Lily, grow as an attorney on the practice side of it, but also as a professional, as a person. She's giving me a lot of guidance.
How did you meet?
Very rough
Was
guidance.
this like, did you guys meet on, is there like a lawyer dating app where you swipe left and right?
2 minutes?
No.
He just told the story.
Wait, another one?
Yeah, another one. You gotta finish something.
He hired her to do a zoning thing.
I know, but
and
how did he find her? What is it like? Just
Because she's
Well,
everywhere. She's
Referral.
Specifically,
Ah.
FIU had started a incubator program for all of us graduating
puff pass. Sorry.
during the recession that were opening their own firms, and the attorney that was running the incubator, him and Lily had sons that were in Boy Scouts together. I mean, that's how these things happen. I was like,
Got
I
it.
need a zoning lawyer. He's like,
Yeah.
call Lillian.
Scouts honor.
Yeah. So it's not what you know, it's who you know.
That's a lot of it.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, that's the first half. The second half, if you have a good lawyer, it's what you know.
No, there's no doubt about it.
See
There's
him?
no
See
doubt
him?
about it. Here we go. Selfless self plugs there. Absolutely.
Well, I didn't say I was
I
a
want to
good
say I have the best attorneys in the world. All right, I love you guys.
Wait, which
By
one
the
is
way, I like this puff puff.
Well,
See?
the one on the left is beer,
Good.
and the one on the right is also beer.
All right, so this is
It's called
puff puff.
Puff
This
Puff.
is 9.8%.
Wow.
That's it.
Yeah, right. And this is one, and we
Then
carry
I
it.
have
We
to call
have,
an
we
Uber.
have it at Clutch. It's beautiful. Like
It's
I said,
delicious.
Snoop Dogg loves to drink this at his concerts. Always puffing and passing.
That's that one.
Yeah.
They look
Wow.
very similar.
That's
Delicious.
good, right?
I don't know if I can go back to the Palma.
Yeah, I would
It's a
You
little
can.
light.
You
Nix
absolutely
the
can.
Palma.
We need protection.
The next we'll go. We'll make it.
The
The next one. Oh, we had a switcheroo. Did you see the brothers? They just did
Yep.
a switcheroo.
Yep, they did.
Now
We went from little
Michael
big bro to
to-
little bro.
No.
You guys are worth it.
Now we got the big dog here, Grant Miller.
Great Mill, and both of them have not stopped fiddling with their phones. Like literally,
Yeah.
Michael sat there and
He's
did
like
not stop with his
texting.
phone.
Hey,
And
these
now
are
Grant
important
sits
guys.
down and he immediately just, I mean,
There's nothing better. Taking pictures of you.
Did you say Arbiter? All he talks about is Arbiter's hot dogs.
That's all he eats.
Clutchburger.
And Clutchberry. No,
sliders.
Our
sliders and
betters
hot
are the
dogs.
best
Sliders and
hot
hot
dogs.
dogs.
I was out to dinner and who did I see? One of your friends?
yeah. Garrett Zedeker Law.
Oh, Zedeker Law.
It was our previous
personal injury.
When did we scream out?
Clutchburger. Yeah, Dylan, his son Dylan, I named the tenders on our menu after his son Dylan tenders.
You're talking to another attorney? That's what I got from that conversation.
We're
Well,
Is that what I just heard? Is that what I just heard?
God, that's hilarious.
I plead the fifth.
Yep.
Does that work?
FIF.
We'll check.
1, 2, 3, 4.
He's
Oh,
my
man.
drinking buddy. All right,
Okay.
we drink tequila together.
Aaron Zedeker is an awesome human
Yeah,
being.
he's
Wait,
Yeah,
you're
personal
drinking-
injury attorney. I don't believe you guys handle personal.
No problem.
Right?
You're drinking with other lawyers?
Bro, come on! I drink with a lot of people, man. What am I supposed to do, man? What's what I do? What, Zach? You ran out of beer. You need more? Jesus Christ!
One hand has.
So rumor has it that your guys is what's Jesse's title? Let me give her a shout out. on the show.
Well, Jessie
Everything?
is our everything. She's
Everything.
our assistant, IT, bookkeeper. She keeps the peace in the office when I want to kill Zach. She's there.
she's a beast, but
stops
she's only
me.
like what 5'1".
No, she's 5'3.5". Let's get it right.
3.5.
If she's
3.5.
listening.
She cares about that half. I'm
Well,
sure.
she thought she was 5'4" for many years, and then she was at the pediatrician with her daughter, and her husband, my nephew, is 6'8". So they're trying to figure out how tall the daughter's going to be. Yes.
Learn something every day.
And
I didn't know that.
she said, well, I'm 5'4", and the doctor said, I don't think so.
That is
she
brutal.
was disappointed, so we have to make sure we say the half.
So let me give a little throwback here because I love you guys. Lillian's husband, John, I believe he's the CMO over at Coral Gables Hospital, right? He's a big dog over there.
Physician advisor.
Yeah, he's a big dog. During COVID, when everything shut down and the restaurants were basically scrambling just to stay open, these guys came forward, they clutched it forward, and John purchased over 400 burgers to be delivered to all the nurses and doctors and staff at the Coral Gables Hospital. And it was like on a Tuesday. So it was our record sales on a Tuesday ever. Yeah. And during the pandemic and everything, it was incredible. And even Jessie, I remember her one time, she called and placed an order, and I personally delivered it to her place. So thank you guys. You guys are amazing. One thing I love about certain associates is they literally they care about. It's all about small businesses. That's what you guys focus on, right?
That's right.
Yep. And like you literally,
we'll take a big business. Let's make that clear.
That's right. That's right. Let's open the lanes, the channels of opportunity.
But the thing that's crazy is in the restaurant industry down here, we meet a lot of people, and everybody knows who you guys are, which is really cool. It makes me feel good and warm, the warm and fuzzy feeling, not just after drinking a 10% beer.
I'm not kidding you. Every time he talks about certain associates, he uses the word savage. He's like, my lawyers are absolutely savage.
Savages.
That's a good.
I like that.
I mean,
yeah. That's a compliment.
I'm not that old. Okay, Zach. I'm not that old.
I'm talking like Conan the Barbarian, kind of.
So, certain associates, you guys were the main sponsors at the South Florida Professionals Networking Group in Key West over the summer, and you did a fantastic presentation. Like I was glued to everything. I was like taking notes. I've never taken notes in my life. And I'm like, she's my attorney. Why am I taking notes right now? I can just ask her later. But that's how incredible it was. That was fun.
Big shout out to Andy and Vanessa for planning that. That's probably I have been to a lot of conferences in my life, and that was the first one that I had a lot of fun in.
That was incredible.
It was a lot of fun.
The first one out of 500.
Yeah, pretty much. So you quite dry.
Andy was on our show once.
Oh, I missed that
fantastic.
one.
Yeah, we made him smell breakfast sandwiches and try and guess what.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
We made him smell the bag. Like, what is this, McDonald's, Burger King?
How do you do?
He loves.
Don't tell me. I'm gonna watch it.
Don't
spoil it.
He loves smelling the bag.
He shot. Yeah, he didn't do very well.
Sorry.
He didn't do very well at all. Actually, that episode was a little weird. Our sound guy was drunk or sober, allegedly. Our sound guy actually had us muted for the first 15 minutes of the show. So there's we missed all that. So we redid it like a couple weeks later.
Well, talking about South Florida Professionals, they're having a big shindig for the holidays. We are one of the lead sponsors for that.
That's December
and I'm
8th.
Hoping that you are going to be there. And Jared, did he invite you?
I'm actually
no, he hasn't even told me.
I'm bringing +2.
He literally was just like, he was like, hey, I got this thing to do. Just go yourself.
Well, I just got you in.
So
okay, because now I'm going to shame him into bringing.
We're having it. So this event is going to be at Coyo Taco, but you can't go if you're watching. You can't go because it's sold out. But Tito Fuentes Jr. is performing.
Yeah,
that's kind of a big deal.
It's
in the back in the speakeasy spot of Coyo.
Oh, really?
Speakeasy.
Grant Miller's back.
Grant Miller's here. So Andy, Vanessa, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. We need to get Vanessa on the show because she's way better looking than Andy.
So much.
Come on. Andy definitely married up. Speaking of marrying up, I also married up. And speaking of my wife, her mother flies in today from Venezuela.
Amazing.
For 4 months. I got a nanny for 4 months.
Oh, I thought that's why you were drinking so much.
That's why. It's like a double-edged sword.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Poison in the bill.
It is 100%. She is going to judge you for 4 months.
Hey, we don't speak the same language, bro, so I can say whatever I want.
I got a feeling you're going to be fluent in Spanish after this.
Probably not. Probably not.
So, Jared, are you married?
I am divorced.
Okay. Are you looking?
Yes, I am.
Okay, we're gonna have to work
Single
on
and
that.
ready to
appreciate
mingle.
you.
See,
I
she just
appreciate you
flipped
very
the script
much.
on you. You thought you were running the show?
Yeah, no,
Not
not
anymore.
anymore. Nope,
Not anymore.
Please continue.
I understand exactly what the counselor's references are to at this moment. I appreciate every single thing you're saying.
Please continue with the questions, Counselor.
Well, I was just going with such a very handsome man from the
Mm.
Midwest. Here
Such
in
a-
Miami,
that's an
we
honor.
need to do something. You know a lot of people,
We
don't
need
you?
to, meet up.
We need to work on this.
Have a little chat.
I enjoy being social.
Without any
That's a very
strings.
legal
I understand
lawyered answer.
I'm in the company of counsel. I have to keep my mind
Well,
my
I
P's
noticed
and
the
Q's.
new,
Right,
the
exactly.
new
yeah.
sitting position.
Make sure we do this appropriately.
Look at my socks, guys. My socks are Rogue socks, beer socks. Hey, random side note. Tonight we have Clutch University of Beer at Clutch Burger.
You never invite me to
Dude,
that.
you don't get invited because you allegedly are too busy working for the man.
I love how
the
everything
woman.
is alleged. Alleged
Woman.
Oh, by the way, isn't this a record-setting show? Like a milestone
This
for you
is
guys?
the first. Yeah, this is just hold on.
Oh,
Everyone
hello.
normally we have applause buttons being played, so we'll do. Hey, we know you're all cheering for us out there. Thank you. Today on Restaurant Dudes, episode number 37, the first female guest, Lillian Sir. Then we have the Chicago Bulls
lucky.
soundtrack playing.
Have such an elegant and well put together guest is truly. I'm a little intimidated. I'll be honest with you.
How are you?
Yeah,
That's
you're quite an elegant.
That's good.
She's a savage.
You just don't know me. I'm a girl from Long Island.
Oh yeah.
All right, hey,
there we go.
All right,
Let's
girl
get
from
some
Long
za.
Girl from Long Island. Here we go. I love za. You know it's a Scrabble word, za.
Is that right?
Yeah, ZA. It's one of the shortest. You got to know those words.
People don't realize this, but Steve has a very, very high IQ and is basically
Really?
You would never
Really?
know. I love the reaction. You would never know.
Wait, this
But he can do math
confidential.
he literally a human calculator. Every
I'm the
time
TI-84
we crunch,
plus.
he is a TI-84 plus.
Not the 83. I'm one above.
No, he's like a walking pre-calc.
I do anti-derivatives right in the chrome, the dome.
I don't even know
Anyways,
what that means.
I don't even
The
exactly.
Scrabble comment kind of took me off there.
I'm a professional
know.
Scrabble player.
Professional.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Who pays you for
Allegedly,
that?
or what?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Anyone wants to play me
For
Scrabble?
sure.
Come to Clutchburger.
Huh.
Let's
You
go.
have Steve. You had lately have had this like incredible devotion to buying very small video games.
Oh yeah. So I turned Clutchburger into an arcade.
Yes.
I have over 30 different arcades games at Clutch, and they're all.
But none of them
portable.
have coin slots.
No,
I
no.
just had to.
Yeah, thank you.
Coin slot. God.
Well, I don't think we have a license for that now, do we?
No,
We don't. We don't have a gaming
They're
license.
all, they're all,
No gaming
they're all
license,
battery
no
powered.
That's right. None of them play
machines.
poker, and none of them pay out. They all take.
Unless
We'll
it's
just
after,
completely take the
after
money.
hours. This is after hours. Hey, Andreas, how many? Where are we at? Right, 20, 25? We got 7. We got
Only
8.
two.
Oh.
8 minutes. 8 minutes.
All right, so here
Oh,
we got.
eight
I
minutes
got a little.
left?
It's game time.
Oh,
It's
boy.
game time.
Oh, boy.
Oh, right.
Here
8
we
minutes
go.
left.
Oh,
8 minutes
jeez.
left. You
Yeah,
got it.
check it
Isn't
out.
it amazing?
Check it
Time
out.
flies. Time
Don't
flies
let
when
your
you have
lawyers
fun.
do math for you.
I need.
We haven't finished with the beer, though.
I know. We're gonna crack another beer
Oh, dear
while I
God.
tell you what we're doing
Dear
next.
God.
Okay, what are we
So
doing?
let's. Can you crack the prism?
Do I need the
You,
glasses?
quit bossing me around.
Shut
Every
shut
show.
your mouth.
It's-
Sorry. I love
You
you.
want me to go show the camera?
No, here. Go, no. Take that one. Let's do that one.
All right.
That's 11.2%.
Holy-
11.2.
Yeah, calm
Good
down.
Triple?
God, man.
That's their
It's a
triple.
triple.
I have important meetings after this.
So do I.
All I know is I can't go back to the first one.
No, no,
because
no.
it tastes like water now.
Here.
Oh, yeah, that's
Give
the
Lillian a
La Palma will be on. Can you taste the waste? I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
there's,
It's like when you go to Napa and you start drinking. Well, you have to start at the champagne, right? So you have to get your palate used to it.
Right.
Absolutely.
It's kind of like the same thing.
absolutely. What?
Thank you.
What's your favorite winery in Napa? I used to live there. I used to live in the Bay.
Oof.
Just too many.
In the Bay?
We went to one. I think it was called.
Aquaman.
I want to say Kravitz, but I'm not sure. It was inside of a mountain.
That's not Trident. That's
Oh yeah.
I've been there.
I thought
I've been
it
there. It's
started
very
with
very
a K,
Give me a little one.
and it was
cool.
really
Costa Brown.
no.
We'll get there.
I'll have
That's
to.
good, that's good.
It'll come back to me probably 2 hours
Make
from
sure-
now.
Have you been to Freemark Abbey?
No.
The oldest woman-owned winery in Napa, and it actually has the largest collection of verticals in the history. Like they have saved bottles from every year.
Clink, clink.
I can't remember
Clink,
from
clink.
what, like when they started, but in the 50s.
Salud.
Wow.
So if you can go get your birth year, and they'll release it to
We're
you.
not going to talk about that, though.
No, that was in the 80s.
1981.
I'm sure. Cheers, guys.
Guys, try this
Thank
one
you
out.
so
So
much
what's
for,
this
for
one?
joining us.
This one's
Thank
from
you for
MIA
having
Brewery in
us.
Doral.
Absolutely.
This is
MIA
Eddie,
Brewery.
the owner over there. He's a beast. Thank you so much. We carry this at Clutch as well.
That is delicious.
It's only $10. It's a 16-ounce can, but it's 11.2%. So
It's
you
got a
get
little bit of that skunk smell, right? A little bit of that funk, a little bit of the.
yeah.
Reminds me of like what is that? Dank weed.
I like dank stuff. Anyways,
Ain't going there.
what do you think? Is it a little too?
It's a little
much heat?
too much for me.
Yeah.
I'm digging the puff puff, and that second one.
That's on the internet forever.
That's on the internet.
What was the second one?
She's digging the puff puff.
I have my glasses on though.
But
I have my glasses on, and we put out a disclaimer.
that's right.
We
That's
did.
That's right. Everything on the show.
We are
has-
legally.
What was the
Speaking
second
class.
one?
What kind of language would you? Oh wait, let's do the game. We
That
got
was the
minutes left.
420.
We got minutes left.
Speaking
Let's go.
of legal terms,
Okay.
Oh, yes.
very
Good
here's the game.
Very good.
So I need
Can I
you,
set
Seth.
that up for you guys?
You're gonna be my guy. I
Got
want
it.
you to time. No. I want you to bust out your timer.
Got it.
I want to see. So I have.
He's always bossing me around. I swear to God, every episode I quit. Dude.
I have.
Every episode.
I have
Oh my gosh, I'm
sheets
scared.
of paper, and there's
Say sheets of paper.
there's legal terms, jargon. They say, lawyer talk, right? And some are really easy and some aren't. So I have like maybe
I see the first one. Some
I
of
have
those
like
are
50
litigator terms.
Oh boy.
Okay,
We're
so-
transactional attorneys.
So you want an
Are you,
alternate
you're
definition?
literally giving us an excuse before
Yeah,
you
he's-
can start playing the game?
He's
Yeah,
like
boy.
allegedly I can't answer.
Right.
He already sued me. Like, I don't even know.
Process servant's waiting outside.
My wife's calling me. She's like, "What's this? What's
You've
this
been
lawsuit
served.
against?"
Yeah.
Someone's knocking. They're like,
FBI, open up!
"Sorry."
All right, so you want an alternate definition?
So no, I'm going to show him the
It's
word,
like taboo.
and
Play
he's going to
taboo.
describe the
Yeah,
word,
it's
and
like
you have to
taboo.
guess
It's
it.
exactly like
Oh
taboo.
my
So yeah, right, right,
Okay?
right.
So
you should have told me that before the puff
no.
Really,
So many things I want to
this is
say.
not
We're
fair.
gonna run a little long.
There's so many things I want to say. All right,
Internet,
I,
be ready.
I was talking about myself.
Oh wow!
Sorry, my bad. I'm trying to keep it.
It's a short
Okay,
story. It's a
next.
short
It's
story.
a short. That's right. That's right. 3-letter words.
Hey, the 3-letter words in Scrabble. By the
How
way,
do you know
those
litigator
need to know.
terms, by the way?
He doesn't.
I
He
Googled
it.
You Googled them.
I Googled
Okay,
it.
I hope I know.
With Michael Miller helped me out with these.
So the word is.
So here's it. I'm gonna do this because you can probably see this one, but I don't care about the last one. I'm gonna hold it up to the camera where you can't see it,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna let you start describing the word. If he says anything on the paper, punch him right in the face. All right, boom, right here in the face. All right?
Who came up with these rules?
This is my game. All right, I came up with the rules.
Chicago style.
Yeah, right in the nostrils, right here. Boom, oh, boom, a little tap.
Right in the kiss up.
Right in the kiss. Yeah.
All right.
So,
Here we go.
so I
Here
want
we
you
go.
to start the timer because I want to see
Got it.
how long it takes for them to get all the terms.
The
no
word
cheating.
is.
So
That's
much
a
for
lot of
being
sheets of
fantastic
paper
right now. I know,
attorney.
man.
And
I
if you
know.
can see
I'm
the
nervous.
reflection on his glass, take your glasses off.
All right.
Okay?
Oh my
Oh
God.
man.
Oh, my.
man. I'm getting real. He's man. You're focused.
When it gets so
bro.
bright in here.
Wait, I need to do a little more puff
She
puff.
needs
It's
to-
just,
She's gonna hit the puff one more time.
Okay.
Don't worry about passing it. I'm already high. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
All right, here we go.
Square group.
Let's do this.
Are we going right? Okay, so check this out.
It always snows.
All right,
in
you
my-
ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready to start the timer?
I'm ready.
Let's see how.
I just got the reference to that square grouper thing recently. I'm very
There's two
disappointed in
restaurants.
myself.
You didn't know what square.
I've been going to square grouper for years up in Jupiter.
Oh man.
I know.
Oh,
it's
man.
very
Next
Oh,
week
man.
we're gonna bring
In-
square
in-
groupers
in
and cut it up on the
slang-
table.
Not with
in-
us
in-
there.
See if,
South
see if we
Florida
get kicked off.
A square grouper refers to a floating wrapped
Kilo.
substance. Oh, a kilo of something that's
Allegedly.
found
Yes.
in the
Soap.
But
Got
I
it.
didn't know that.
I have a funny story
just
about that
learned it
going through the
recently.
airport with my wife's Repa ingredients.
the arepa, the flour, the dough. Yeah.
They're like, sir, can you stop sign?
That is so funny.
What's this kilo doing in your?
That is so funny.
I'm like,
literally
Lily,
wrapped up
Lily,
the real question
save
is,
me!
how does your wife know how to wrap up a square group? I plead the fifth.
I don't have to sing.
We
All right,
gotta
here we
play
go.
the
We
game.
got
We
ready.
gotta play the
All right,
game.
here we go. Ready?
Throw us
You
out.
ready? Zach, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. There we go.
Okay.
Everyone see that?
All right. The word is.
Wait, when do we start? Now?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a litigation term at the end of any portion of the court proceedings. They go into
Recess,
this.
dismiss, mediation.
Let me know when you want to go next.
It's a much longer
Negotiations.
word, multiple syllables.
Oh, wow. Oh, now
Multiple
you can spell it out.
syllables.
Yeah, we're not in court. Skip that one. Okay, this is another court thing, but it's if you want to dismiss something, you bring this in front of the
Motion
court.
to dismiss.
Got it! Got it!
Winner,
Ding,
winner,
ding, ding,
chicken
ding, ding. All right, hold on. Hey.
Okay, these are. All right, this is what Steve is gonna have to take when he gets caught with his kilo because he's guilty.
A drug test? Oh.
No, it's you work it out with the
A
prosecutors.
plea?
A plea.
Agreement. Of
Ooh,
settlement.
you're close.
When two people go back and forth, they are doing what?
Fighting.
No, negotiating. Another term for negotiating.
A plea settlement.
When you go to like a flea market,
You got it.
and
A plea.
Plea bargain.
Yeah,
Okay.
plea bargain. Yeah, you got it.
when the court orders
What's gonna
somebody to
happen to
appear
Steve? Yeah,
or
what's-
produce something,
What's going to happen to Steve after the show?
when the court orders somebody
A
to,
court order.
well,
A subpoena.
Boom. Nailed it.
well, you're wasting my time not showing me the next word.
Hold on.
Oh my God. I haven't seen this since law school. So
oh my
when
God,
it's
that's much longer
on,
for me.
on its face, the Latin.
Prima facie.
Okay.
What in God's name
My
does prima
attorney.
facie mean?
Okay.
What,
On its
what just
face.
happened?
Abraham Lincoln suspended this during the war.
Are you
It's
freaking kidding me?
it's your right to know why you're being
Oh
held by the court. Another Latin term.
my God, the puff is
Let's go back to that one. Okay, this is you have a statement under oath. You swear. Jesse notarizes it.
a notary
No, the
Notarized?
statement itself is called.
affidavit.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
My attorney.
When we hold stuff in trust, like if you hold it,
Yes,
it is called.
holding it in trust.
You hire
Escrow.
these
Escrowed
people to
funds.
get you out on bonds. They're called
Bail bondsman.
Boom. Bailment. It's fine. It's close.
Bailment.
Yeah, you nailed it. What the hell is that,
promissory blank.
Note.
No,
Okay, that's good.
when you
I would have got that.
when you
though.
try to
I would've
take
got that.
when you try to take a position in the
Stop.
court.
dude? Yep.
I've never seen that word before in my life. I don't know what
I
the
don't
hell
even know what that is.
What
Well, that right
What's
here.
that, German
That's like
law?
English
Is
law.
that it? I have no idea.
Oh,
Wait,
man,
did you
that's-
spell that right?
Yes.
With your Scrabble skills?
Yes.
What is
Scrabble
that?
Yes, I did.
What is jactitation? I mean, that sounds like
I've
some
never-
what somebody
That
does
is
in
like
private
when
at home.
someone. I'm just
Did
kidding.
you
I have
say
no idea.
ejaculation?
Yes.
Restaurant. Let's start it again.
Restaurant dudes. Oh my God, we're still alive.
That is not a legal term.
Greatest show.
Oh, we going back? We going back? All right.
All right.
So this
Oh,
was
no.
the Latin one. You have the right to. I know you know what it is.
2 words last. The last word sounds like you're dead.
The body. A
rhymes
dead
with
body is
Shabius
called
mortem.
Huh?
A mortem.
No.
It rhymes with Shabius amorcus.
Habeas corpus.
And this is how we're gonna end the show.
That's
Yes.
right, exactly.
Remember the first word we were talking about? This is what.
Adjournment.
this is how we
This is how we exit the show.
305. We love you. Thank you so much. To
Oh
our
my God,
counselors
you
for
guys
being
are
here today.
amazing.
What an
Oh.
amazing
That was
opportunity.
beautiful.
So
You guys-
so much fun.
That
Sign
we
us up.
allegedly were here.
Hey, Lily, you got any more of that puff puff?
Ooh, I love the puff.
Pass it over here, huh?
I'm gonna go jactitation. Excuse me.
Where did you find that? What internet were you looking at?
Ejaculate. I actually,
Pornhub.
that was the first thing that came up. Luna Star was the thumbnail picture on it too. By the way, I love you, Luna.
Thank you for having us. This has been fantastic. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but I'm sure there's going to be snippets on the web that are going to be problematic.
I hope
for-
not. I hope not.
For us,
What? It'll just be like blank, like
yeah.
please stand by.
Yeah, that's right.
Just make
We'll-
sure
we'll
you're.
make sure it goes. It'll go like. Like, you get a bunch of the lines with the little numbers running underneath it.
If anybody has any extra bailment, we might need it after this show. There you go.
Steve, thank you so much for having us. You are really fantastic.
Love
Clutch
you guys.
Burger is the bomb here in South Florida.
She's
Best
signing us
burgers
off.
in
Signs
town. And you are fantastic as far as your community involvement. And that is why I think you've been so successful. I mean, but in addition to the burgers,
I promise you, I will help scale his concept. It is the most.
I know
easy,
you will.
It's the most easy money I've ever seen anybody make in this business.
Allegedly.
I've been doing this for 26 years, and I am, I have such a bromance for what he does.
He loves me.
I've heard.
Yeah,
you may need some contracts for that scale.
See, if you need contracts,
already selling, already the dollar signs are going up. He's like, well, here you go.
Let's scale
You
that.
go,
Yeah.
Zach. You go.
invoice.
That's right.
Jared, and if there's any other clients that we can help you with.
Absolutely. There probably is. I have legal counsel for the bar in Boston already, but however, there are some other opportunities that we'll discuss.
In Florida.
Yeah.
Guys, have a great day. We love you.